Yes, congratulations. Such a long, hard road for you to get to this point. What did it feel like to you in the third and fourth quarter when you were making all of those moments happen and you were at the peak of your powers on that floor and getting closer to that moment?
I don't even know right now. I just remember we was up 17. I came out the game and I looked up and we was up like 5 or 7. And you just always know these closeout games are tough. And I watch every game every night, and you just always see the Clippers. They make a run, third quarter, fourth quarter. They just get it going, and it seemed like that was happening.
Next is Dave McMenamin with ESPN, followed by Dwayne Rankin.
Chris over here. To wear the T-shirt, to raise the Western Conference trophy, do it here. Well, I know you spoke to Rachel about it. Was that a culmination of things that you thought about in idle moments for years and years?
Man, it's been a lot, telling you. Told you I was getting an MRI yesterday on my wrists, and then had all these surgeries over the years. And Tone, the equipment guy in Houston, I remember we was up 3-2, and I didn't get to play those last 2 games in Houston. And Tone had the T-shirt and the hat. You know what I mean? And I never got a chance to get it. Like, I'll never forget that. Never forget that. And Jay, our trainer here, equipment guy here, Jay texted me a couple days ago and said, "See, I got the T-shirt and the hat." You know what I mean? All you got to do is do your part. So that's the only thing that I was thinking about. You know what I mean? Is the process. This is just getting us one step closer to where we want to be.
Next is Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic, and then Melissa Rowland.
Yeah, Chris, I've been trying to calculate numbers. I think there was a point you scored 24 of the 30 points when you guys went up big, like 119 and 89, something to that effect. What's it like? What was it like tonight, being in that mode where just Jay was saying that, you know, kept telling you, are you tasting victory? And you were like, no, and you staying in that locked in. What was that like for you tonight?
Yeah, man. They had a lot of experiences. You know what I mean? A lot of ups and downs. And we was up. It's like 5 minutes left. Jay said, "See, can you taste? Can you feel it?" Whoa! He was saying some stuff, and I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm gonna stay locked in. And it just felt good, you know. I mean, like Book plays with an edge, and I'm the same way, you know. And over the years, you know, people talk junk to me, and a lot of times I usually say something back, but I done changed a little, a little. And I just kept thinking, you know what I mean? If we do what we're supposed to do, I'll get the last laugh. You know what I mean? So you stay the course long enough, you break them, and that's what we did.
That's what Jay just said about Beverly. He said that whole push that you guys knew then that they were broke.
Yeah. It hurt. It sting. It sting. Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Next up is Melissa Rowland with Fox Sports, followed by Jovan Buha.
Hey Chris, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
We all saw the emotions pouring out of you after the game. Can you describe to us what was going through your head at that time?
And I was just happy and proud of our team. You know what I mean? Mine, you know, not winning Coach of the Year, but we know who he is. Hell, man, I experienced COVID. You know what I mean? Just a week ago, I was here at home, couldn't be there with my teammates, and that's what you call next man up. You know, they won 2 games in this series without me. You know, and just shows you how crazy it is. First series, got the nerve thing. You know what I mean? Win the second series, end up with COVID. It's been a lot, man, and I want it not just for myself, but for everybody in that locker room.
Next is Jovan Buha with The Athletic, followed by Chris Haynes.
Hey, Chris. Well, when you returned, you said you'd save the Clippers talk for after the series. So now that we're at this point, I guess, what was it like to go up against your former team?
Man, it's crazy because Jason Powell, the head trainer over there, is my family. You know what I mean? We usually talk all the time, and we ain't talked this whole series. Chauncey is my family, like my brother, and we ain't talked this whole series. You know, I'm so happy for him getting a head coaching job because me and him talked about it during the during like quarantine, you know, about what his next thing was gonna be. And, you know, when he said he was gonna be a coach, I was like, you're gonna be the best coach there is, because when we played together here, we used to be in our lockers right next to each other drawing up plays. So it's been hard not to tell him congratulations, you know. So it's a lot of ties. Dennis Rogers, who was with me for, y'all know, y'all know. D-Raj ain't just the employee, that's my family, you know what I mean? And so, you know, when you get to the arena for a game like this and you walk past and don't even speak, you know, these people who mean a lot to me. And so to be in a series against them, to get to this is special.
Next is Chris Haynes, returner, followed by Mark Spears.
Congrats, Chris. Could you talk about how you evolved into a player that keeps his composure? Because during the series, you know, you had your, I don't know if I'll call him bouts, but DeMarcus is going.
Oh, that Wolfman. Yeah, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
But how do you keep your composure and not respond back? Like
those who do. You know what I'm saying? You can do it, you do it. And I think I've just been on the other end of so many losses. You know what I mean? And I know what that feel like. And before the game, me and Jay was talking about it. You know, we put the work in. You know, if you put the work in, then you live with the outcome. You know what I mean? So we work. We're a work team. Past 2-3 games, I've been playing with my fingers, buddy, take these two, and I shoot around today. I said, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that tonight. And, excuse me, Book said he wasn't playing with his mask on either. And so it was good to see it all come together.
Next is Mark Spears with ESPN, followed by Sam Amick.
Chris, I saw you pointing up to the suite. I see the hat on. First question is just in terms of your family, I assume that's for the hometown.
Oh, yeah. Trey Fo.
Talk about the hat and pointing up to it.
Yeah, Winston-Salem, that's me. Born and raised. Like I always say, all these years, like we still got a ways to go. We still got 4 wins, but all these years I didn't have my hometown and my family right there with me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it ain't just for me. I asked Jay, I got an extra hat and a T-shirt so I can take it to my brother. You know what I mean? My brother, my whole career, he didn't miss one playoff game I'd have never played in, home or away. So anytime we win something like that, it's for my brother always.
I saw your dad once cry talking about your relationship.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got relationships. My pops that's my dad. Fortunately.
I'm talking about the relationship between you and your brother.
Oh,
What
yeah.
it meant to you.
Yeah, because it's just us. It's just us. I ain't got no sisters or nothing like that. It's just me and my brother. And my brother been with me since day one. Like literally. And everybody know my brother. You know what I mean? The referees know my brother. Everybody know my brother because he's there. You know? Like some people be there, but my brother is there. He always there. He tell me what I don't want to hear, and he just, I mean, I love him to death.
And now can you reveal that you did bark plays to him when you were out?
I did. That wasn't true. What, did I texted my brother?
Yeah.
No. My brother know the game on his own. He was telling Jay his own stuff. You talking about when I had COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was texting the guys that work in the back. My brother was saying his own stuff. Yeah. He know the game. My brother. Hey, come on up, brother.
I'll let you post up with you. I need to get it lifted. It's next to him, though. What do you think?
All right, Chris, next up is going to be Sam Amick with The Athletic, followed by Dan Wojcicki.
Yep.
CP, congrats, man.
Appreciate it, Sam.
You talked earlier this year about a conversation with Willie where he asked you, you ever think about what if you didn't leave with this team? And it said you didn't know what you might have learned, but at that point, we didn't know the story would get here. To be out there tonight when you've got Clippers fans waiting around, chanting your name and the way that it's a little bit of a Hollywood script, the way this thing went.
You gotta know, like I told you, Billy Crystal and his wife, the Hernandez family, Iger, you know what I mean? Like I played 6 years here. you know, and a lot of these fans became my family. So Willie, he talks to me about AI all the time, who AI is obviously a hero of mine and texts me after every game. AI texts me after every game. And so Willie just said, you know, if I could do it all over again, what I left. And I said, yeah, because I learned a lot of stuff along the way. You know, and this is like a story book for this part, you know, getting somewhere that I've never been before, going against the team that I always be connected to.
Got time for 3 more. Next is Dan Woike with the LA Times, and then Mark Medina.
Hey, Chris. I know you want to win more than anything that drives you as a basketball player. But as some of this stuff has happened over the years, the thumb in a jersey,
Portland.
The hamstring, the Rockets,
Houston.
3-1. I mean, like, seriously.
I can run them off to you.
COVID,
Huh.
a week ago,
Right.
the shoulder. Has it ever in your mind been like, this might not happen?
Nope, I ain't built like that. You know what I mean? It's just get to work. What was it, game 3? I found out I partially tore some ligaments in my hand. I was like, oh, here we go. You know, but you just, I got an unbelievable team around me. A lady named Ann, you probably seen her. I hugged her when I walked off the court. She's been at every road game, home game, working on me, just trying to get me right for every game. So I'm appreciative to my team around me, my chef, all this. It's a game. It's a real live game that puts it all together.
This hit you differently, having gone through all that stuff?
Yeah, just because it's a lot. It's a lot. Even I'm a big thanks to Sam Presti for even allowing, you know, all this to happen. And I think back to my first conversations with Book, you know what I mean, with James Jones, all the stuff that had to happen in order for us to get here, right? It's just part of the process.
Final 2 questions are Mark Medina with USA Today and Rachel Nichols.
Chris, congratulations on everything.
Appreciate it, Mark.
Monty was saying that, you know, from when he was first coaching the Wolves, that he noticed that you've made some adjustments, that just your leadership style, how to pick your spots of when to get on guys, when to be nurturing the team. And how do you look at how you've approached that over the years and how to develop your students?
Experience, you know what I mean? Just leadership experience. Like when they made that run some years ago, I'd have jumped up, been yelling over there on the bench or whatnot, but I just stayed there and was like, okay, you know, it's cool, because you learn how to deal with different guys, and if you go crazy like that, that might make them a little bit nervous or gun shy. But you know, I'm grateful for all the experiences, good or bad, and just gonna keep enjoying the process.
Final question is Rachel Nichols with ESPN.
I do want to ask about the 2 of you, that workout you did that first night, the day you were traded, and thinking back on that. And then Monty Williams has said that he tried to kind of tell you guys how to play with each other, and that pretty quickly he was like, I just need to get out of the way. What do you remember about both of those nights, or both of those experiences?
I got the trade happened, say it was on a Monday. That Tuesday morning I flew in and we had a gym, and Johnny, my trainer, worked us out. And cause then I had to leave and go shoot them State Farm commercials. Like it was all in one day. And I don't know, it's been cool, man, cause you think about it, like that first or second week of the season, Coach met with us and said we had the worst starting 5 in the league. Remember that?
Yeah.
We had the worst starting 5 in the league, plus and minus. And me and Book, you know, we talked about it, and throughout the season we figured it